Hello, God's angels. I, Mr. Angel, am back. And I've been gathering a lot of beneficial knowledge to be able to give to you people. So now you see, I appreciate your patience and I appreciate your loyalty. And we will get right to it. In today's topic, we'll be talking about why I think hell can exist. So now you see, to be able to tell you that, I have to follow it up with 21 other questions that have described to me what hell is, and I have looked in our observable universe to see if such creations can exist in the first place. So now you see, the first question is, can God create a place that burns forever? So now you see, with my studies that I have been researching, the sun has apparently been burning for 4.5 billion years. Not 1 billion, not 2 billion, but 4.5 billion years. Our human lives only exist 60 to 70 years. So I'm going to say that that sun is our eternal flame, our example of hell, our observable hell. So now you see, I went and I did research. So now this takes me to question number 2, where can God create a place that can fit everybody burning simultaneously in one spot that has ever lived, that is living, and that will ever live for another trillion years at our growth rate without anybody dying? So now you see, what I figured out is that our current population is 8.2 billion people, and we could fit everybody shoulder to shoulder just in Los Angeles. Throughout human history, we have had about 117 billion humans to have ever walked this earth. That's including our 8.2 billion humans. So now you see, I did the research of how many humans can fit on one earth. I figured out that 765 trillion humans can live on this earth, shoulder to shoulder, with no space in between. And that's if we don't use any of the vertical space. Cool. So now you see, I continued my research and I figured out that in a trillion years, because right now, everyone that has ever lived and that is living can fit in one earth, no problem. 117 billion, the earth fits 765 trillion, no problem. But now in another trillion years, at our growth rate at 0.87%, I have figured out that we have added 71 million humans to our earth every year. So now, in a trillion years, I would have added 71 quadrillion humans. That's if nobody dies at our growth rate, continuously going. Cool. So now you see, the 71 quadrillion humans, I wanted to see how many earths do I need to be able to fit all these humans inside it. It turned out that I only need 93 earths, and I could fit everybody shoulder to shoulder just using the surface area, no vertical space. Our sun can fit 1.3 million earths inside it. So if I only need 93 earths to fit everybody that has ever lived, is living, and that will ever live for another trillion years at our growth rate with nobody dying, everyone in hell, it will only occupy 0.00007% of the sun's space. And if I use the largest star that we have out there, that star could fit 5 billion suns inside of it, where these 71 quadrillion humans will only occupy 0.0000001% of that star's space. And they haven't stopped burning for billions of years. So now you see, these are only 2 stars out of our 200 billion trillion stars in our observable universe. That's out of our 10 duo quin quadrin trillion, which is 1 followed by 159 zeros, universes that we have up there. So now you see, God can create a place that can fit everybody simultaneously burning inside forever.